networking is a very, very important aspect that women do not naturally find comfortable to do. You don't have to really do things which are boring and beyond your comfort level. You can choose, it doesn't have to be a formal setting. It doesn't mean that you have to go out for dinner, or a lot of women are very conscious about their time and the family time that they need to spend. The way I have seen networking works best, you have multiple opportunities. You can have music groups, you can have theatre groups, you can have other groups, people with shared interests, but you widen your circle of people. And you just have to be out there and get your voice heard. I think it's very, very important, because if you're able to make your voice count, I think you're a good leader and people are willing to listen to you. And I think that's what networking brings. It brings about a lot of confidence. It brings about new knowledge that you can share with your colleagues and all of that. So I think there are multiple benefits. Also, I quite often reach out to all my networks. Over a period of time, we have become good friends, so many people. So if I have a particular problem, corporate problem that I'm facing, I'll just pick up the phone and talk to somebody. So those are the kinds of networks that you want to build. You don't have to talk to them daily, but you build those authentic friendships which you can reach out to whenever required. I think that as you rise up in leadership levels, it's a little bit lonely at the top, and having these networks is extremely helpful so that you can bounce off a lot of ideas. So I think I have used it very effectively, doing things that I enjoy doing. I think the key takeaway is what I enjoyed about today is the setting, which is so beautiful and so meaningful. It's also been very thoughtfully done at a time that women don't mind coming out, because they want to be home by 7:30, 8 quite often. You wouldn't have this kind of audience if it had been late in the evening, and therefore being very thoughtful about it. But more thoughtful is the venue, and the venue was so beautiful, and there was such an interesting show about gender and very thought-provoking. And that's exactly what I meant by saying that networking doesn't need to be in a 5-star hotel or some other place. You can always create friendships in various places that are of interest to you, right? And it could be your opportunity is always there. You have to look out for those. And obviously you have to do some things very, very intentionally in areas that are of serious interest to you, professional areas. You must ensure that you're participating in that, putting your hand up for anything outside of your job. Women are very good at doing whatever is required of them as per their job construct. But when it comes to doing things outside of that and being out there in public domain doing other things, they would hesitate. And I think that is extremely valuable. And all those aspects were brought out very nicely by the panel members.